Welcome back to Max Nave Horsemanship again today. And today I want to do something a little different. I'm just going to talk a little bit about this channel and what we do here, because, well, there seems to be a little misunderstanding. Because obviously some of my more recent viewers that haven't been around for a while don't understand what we do here, and don't think I do enough with horses to show them what to do. And well, I kind of get it. Most people actually want to see a lot of demos and that type of stuff, how-to stuff. And unfortunately, that's not what we do here. And I did a video years back why I don't do demos, because I usually preface any demo I do, which isn't very many, with this is what I do with this particular horse in this particular situation. And it's not necessarily what you should be doing. And I like to make sure that people understand that, which is one of the reasons I don't do demos. I don't want you to think that my way is the way you're supposed to do stuff or have to do, because there's just a lot of variables. There's more than one right way to do things. And I don't want you watching me work with a horse and thinking that what I'm doing is what you need to be doing, because, like I said, depending on the human, the horse, and the situation, there could be a lot of variables, an awful lot. There's no one right way. And no matter how many videos you watch, and you can, even for free, you can find quite a few videos to watch, and they're not going to really fully explain a lot of things that are going on. They'll show you what to do sometimes, but they don't show you why you're doing it. They don't explain the benefit to it or anything like that. And, well, there's a lot of videos I've seen, they just simply do not explain what's going on. And I like to talk about the stuff that nobody else talks about. And so I get accused of talking a lot. Sure, I do. Yeah, I know I do. But that's because there's stuff that needs to be talked about that other people aren't talking about. And I don't want you going on thinking that, my way is the way you got to do stuff, because, like I said, there's just way too many variables. The other part of that is that being that I still don't have a cameraman, trying to video a demo is really difficult. I don't have somebody that can follow me around and zoom in and show you all the little things that are going on and that sort of thing. So even though I could be explaining what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, it would be very difficult to do. And that's another one of the reasons that I don't do it, because I don't want to be concentrating on the camera and whether or not I'm in range and stuff like that. And I don't want to pay attention to the horse. The horse is far more important. I have to be watching the horse very closely, and I've mentioned this a few times. You got to pay attention to the horse. Never mind what else is going on around you. Never mind your friend. Never mind the other horses. Well, you got to pay attention to them if you're near them. But ideally, you'd want to, and that's one of the reasons I say you got to work away from other horses. Isolate your horse in an area, and it doesn't have to be a round pen or an arena or anything fancy, but any place where you can get your horse away from other horses, it's much less of a distraction, and it's much safer for you. And because that's just really hard to do and video at the same time, I don't do it. But that doesn't mean I can't do videos and educate you, because there's lots of stuff that needs to be talked about that nobody else is talking about. And well, today I'm doing this because as usual, it's a tad windy today, and I couldn't possibly use my flag, and even my lead rope would be blowing around in the wind. It's not even that horribly windy right here where I am right now. I'm hoping, I'm hoping that the wind isn't going to mess up the audio too much on this video, but it was just one I thought I had to do. You have to understand that that's what this channel is. This is what I talk about, the things nobody else talks about. And so if you don't see lots of demos and that's what you're into, I'm sorry, this channel is not for you. This is not going to satisfy you one little bit. So I would encourage anybody that thinks that's what they want to see or that's what they need, go somewhere else. If you want to hear about the stuff that nobody else talks about, well, then you're in the right place, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the things nobody else talks about, and that's, you know, how to behave around the horse, all the different things involved in that, which is a lot, and horse behavior, do's and don'ts, things like that, all the stuff that nobody else talks about. And hopefully that's going to benefit you and your horse. And that's what we're all about here. So if you don't like what you see, please move on. Have a good day.